Now we are going to discuss about types of calculations in Tableau. There are two types of calculations in Tableau. One is the data source level calculation fields and another one is table calculations. The difference between data source calculations and table calculations are the data source calculations. We can create a new calculated field over here in the data source level, like what we created, right? Fixed LOD, include LOD, exclude LOD, or any other calculated field that is available in this data source list, data source items list, that is available. That is called data source calculation. But when it comes to the table calculations, the table calculations are on top of this view. If we create any new calculation after the result set, that is called the table calculations. So we are going to see what are the different types of table calculations available in Tableau, and we'll look into that. First, I'm going to take my order date, and I want to see it data at month level. So month with respect to continuous I'm taking, and I would like to see for the year 2021. I'm making a filter on that, and I would like to see the sales. Okay. So what I'm achieving by default, I'm getting a line graph, and I would like to see along with each month level of data, and also I want to see the cumulative totals of each and every month for this respective year. So what should I do that? I'm going to add another sales. So I've got the two placeholders. The first one is having total overall sales each month level, and second one I want to make it as cumulative total. So what should I do? Go to the second placeholder, right click, quick table calculations, running total. Now you can observe that this is the first month, January, for the year 2021, 43,971. Second month here, 20,301. Now it cumulates these two sections and giving the data over here. So 43,971 plus 2,301. And next section, when it goes to here, it cumulates the previous value with 64,273 plus the next month value is 58,872. This is called the running total, where we are showing it in the same view. This is called the one of the most useful table calculation called running total. And there are other different calculations, like now we are going to see the difference of what is the difference of sales between last month and current month. Now we are going to see what is the difference between, I want to see the difference of the sales between last month and current month. So how I am going to achieve this? So I'm drag and drop on another placeholder. So by default it is giving each month level sales. I'm going to make it as percentage of difference. So right click, go to the quick table calculations, go to difference. So if you see here, this is the one for the month January. It is not giving any value because it is starting from here, so it is not considering the last year value, nothing. So we are not taking any last year value, we are not considering. So this is empty. And coming to the February, so what is the sales of February? 20,301 minus 43,971, the previous month. So 23,670. And when it comes to the March, my March sales is 58,872, and it immediate month, I mean the previous month is February. 58,872 minus 20,301. So value is 38,571. Likewise, it is giving the data. Now, if you see here, there is one null. So null, where I'm getting null value, because here I'm getting the null value and for the month of January, because we are not giving any calculation. If you want to make it filter, just right click on here, show default data as the position. This is the one, or you can double click filter the data. So the positions will change because it excludes all the January month in the overall the view. So instead of that, making that show data as default at position. So it consider all the data, and here it is giving 0. If you see, the axis is starting from 0. Why it is starting from 0? Because there is no other previous month data. Most of the times, this is the way we have completed cumulative total and difference between each month level of data. And we have other types of table calculation like percentage difference, percentage of total. And before going to that, we are going to see the moving average. So moving average is like it's like a running total, but we are taking as average. So I'm drag and drop sales into the placeholder, and what I got every month wise, I'm getting the overall sales. Now I would like to see average sales with respect to the overall year, with respect to the each and every month to the overall year. That means here what we are using running total, and for to get the average we are using moving average as a quick table calculations. Right click, quick table calculations, moving average. So the first month it is taking 43,971, and second month it goes to 32,136. Why it is 32,136? So sum of these two by divided by 2. So that is the average. Likewise, it is going to the moving average. Any doubts as of now? Now we are going to see percentage of total. So I'm going to see data at segment wise, category wise data, segment wise, category wise sales. Since I'm putting over here, and I would like to see the change the view. And instead of segment over here, furniture over here, detail level, I would like to put it on furniture onto the category onto the color. So what I am achieving here, I got a stacked bar graph, and I'm going to enable the labels. What I got here, I have each segment wise, category wise sales I got, but I would like to show, I want to see segment wise overall sales on top and percentage of each category contribution on top of the stacks. To achieve that, first I am going to put overall sales of each category wise overall sales with respect to the segment. So I would like to display here. To do that, go to Analytics tab, drag and drop reference line with respect to cell, because I will show you what exactly it will happen. I'm going to make it as cell level because I'm considering each bar as one thing. I would like to see overall sales. So sum of sales, I'm going to take sum, label as value. So I got the overall value, and I don't want to see any line over here. I'm making none. Click on, and tooltip is default automatic. So it is giving the total sales. I'm going to make it a format for better alignment. Right click on that, format, alignment. I'm make it as center and change the font as dark blue, dark. but as bold. So now I got overall sales on top of that. But I want to see these are all in percentage. To do that, right click on here, quick table calculation, percentage of total. So but my all these things are getting changed. I don't want this percentage over here. I want here overall number and here the percentage to so that, and go back, drag and drop sales onto the label and right click on this, go to quick table calculation, percentage of total. Now you can see we got the percentage of total and how it is getting calculated. So right click on here, compute using, it is showing table across, but I don't want to add a table across. What is the table across? It consider all the data in the overall view table across, but I want, so in table across it is considering all the data in the view, but I want to see each segment as each segment as 100%, and within that each category how much percentage it is contributing. So I'm going to make the table calculation with respect to our requirement. So right click on the sales, here compute using table down. So what it is giving table down? So if you, it is taking it is computing each segment wise in consumer. So what is the each category contribution like furniture and office supplies and technology, what is the contribution of those? So this kind of scenarios we are going to achieve with reference lines and table calculations. What is our requirement? I would like to show the overall sales of each segment level and what is the contribution of category for percentage of contribution for each category level in the same view. So we can achieve with respect to this stacked bar graph along with reference and cumulative sorry and table calculations. So the reference lines, what exactly that? Now I'm going to show that. Go to analytics menu. Here already we have seen it each cell level. Now I'm drag and drop reference lines. I'm taking it table level. So it consider this is the whole view as a table, and I'm going to take on sum of sales, and I would like to see average. What is the maximum line? What is the average? I'm going to take average, and here value is computation. Instead of computation is nothing but by default it is going like that. And if I choose the value, it will display the value over here. Suppose if I want to choose a custom, in custom what will happen? I can write average sales. Here I'm going average of sales, or else here I can directly take the average of my field name, the value, or else you can take the value directly. So here it is coming. This is the my average value across the table. If you want to line, make it as a darker line. Select the line. And also you can give the shading, like you want to fill above the one color or below in another color. Uh, it's up to your data level, because of this no color is already used. So this is oh, this is the reference line at table level. The table level means it consider overall view here. Suppose what if I have choose at another level, like I'm going to take segment wise and category wise sales. Going to change the view. So I'm going to drag and drop each section wise. So I'm drag and drop reference line on pane. Pane is nothing but here it is considering each subcategory category wise, sorry, each segment wise category is the one section. So I'm drag and drop into the pane. So it consider for consumer under furniture. So what is the average or what is the constant or minimum? What is the minimum value line? So whichever I want, I can give. I'm going to take average value. So make it as average and take it as value. So I'm getting the value and put it on a line. I'm just giving the simple example. This is the way you can achieve all these things. So what it is happening here, it's a pane level means this section is called one pane. This section is called one pane. This section is called one pane. So each pane wise, what is my average sales? That means consumer with respect to category. Category here it is consumer wise. What is the average of sales of categories? All the categories. For corporate wise, what is the average sales of each category? All the categories. This is called the pane level, and this is called the table level. This average it consider overall, and this is the one called the cell level. I mean that means each individual data item we are calling it as cell. This is called the reference lines concept. We can add any number of reference lines. There is no limitation as of now. But earlier versions, before 10 version, there is only 3 reference lines we can able to add.